Welcome to this edition of the Forum. I'm your host, Sheila Evans. Here on the Forum, we highlight interesting and important achievements, programs, and events within our school system and community. Today's show is no exception. Things get underway with Kaylin Plummer Hernandez. She's an education coordinator with Cape Fear River Watch. She has all the details on this year's Earth Day Festival, which is taking place Saturday, April 25th. Then we welcome Van Pearsall with the North Carolina Coastal Land Trust. He's a volunteer, and he's stopping by at the studio to tell us about everything we need to know about the Flytrap frolic. And finally, we meet Tiffany Fountain. She's the community manager for the American Cancer Society, and she'll talk to us today about Relay for Life. It's another great edition of the Forum, so stick around. We'll get right back with our guests after this short break.
Batteries and flashlight. Okay, you know what?
That guy? Look.
Okay, girls at 3 o'clock.
What is he looking at? They're looking at us. What do you think?
Oh, that's so obvious. Captain Obvious has scored again. What were you doing? Say something.
Oh, he's really sent it down.
Hi. Hi.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
May I have your attention, please? Would the owner of the spare tire, slightly hairy, with a little brown mole to the left of the belly button, it's an innie, please report to the press box and retrieve your appendage. Oh, they must have lost this parking further away from the stadium and walking in. Yeah. Okay, we're back to the action.
I am joined by Kaylin Hernandez. She is the education coordinator for the Cape Fear River Watch, and we are here to talk about Earth Day Alliance. First of all, I want to talk about the shirt you're wearing. Tell us about it.
Okay, so this t-shirt says I love trees. This t-shirt was our Earth Day 2014 t-shirt.
Nice.
So each year we have a different theme. This year our theme is going to be Life Starts from the Ground Up. So we'll have a completely different Earth Day 2015 t-shirt. The design is very cool, and we chose that theme this year because the agricultural organization designated 2015 as the year, the International Year of Soil. So we're just doing that to coincide with that organization.
Does it get showcased at the Earth Day event?
Well, all of the Earth Day volunteers
will be wearing
a
t-shirt.
Gotcha. So last year, this is the t-shirt that we wore. This year, we'll be wearing our new t-shirts with our new theme.
Cool. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Tell us, for anyone that doesn't know, what Earth Day is.
Well, Earth Day was actually an event that began in 1970.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So in 1970, about 20 million Americans took to the streets to demonstrate for clean air and clean water, and just to draw more awareness to the environment in general. And so that's grown to be, an international event. It happens on April 22nd every year. Although this year, a lot of big events that we have to honor Earth Day happen the weekend before or after the April 22nd date. So that's why we're having it this year on April 25th at Human Gray Park.
Tell us about that day. What's it going to look like?
It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have over 60 vendors and organizations, exhibitors there. There'll be a kids' eco zone. There'll be a kids' nature brigade where they can all dress up in costumes and win prizes. And we encourage adults to attend and be in the parade as well. That starts at 1:30. The day itself starts at noon. It goes from noon to 6. We'll have 3 bands. We'll have craft beer and wine available and food. And it'll just be a lot of fun that day. And we expect over 5,000 people to attend this year.
Wow. Any special area for kids?
Well, the Eco Zone will be there, so we'll have a lot of books that are available for kids and other giveaways and handouts and activities for them to do that day.
Would you say that half the reason to have this event is an education piece for people?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that's the point of Earth Day, is to sort of bring front and center the things that are going on a day-to-day basis with our environment and what we can do to be better stewards of the environment and focus on things to make Earth a better place to live.
Do you find in your work that sometimes when people learn something they didn't know, it does change their behaviors?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think that's the reason I went into environmental education. At first I was in wildlife biology and, did research on sea urchins and damselfish and seagrasses and things like that. But as I moved into management, I realized that environmental education is really what I feel like is going to be, changing, helping our environment make future generations. And so events like Earth Day definitely should be focusing on education, and that's how we're going to be able to make this place a better place to live in.
Saw a PSA like on stormwater not too long ago, and there's a few things I never knew.
Yeah.
And I was like, I won't do that anymore.
Yeah, stormwater
knowingly
is
harming, but if you don't know, so that's awesome that there's a big education piece to it.
Right. And this year's theme, From the Ground Up, focuses on soils, and soil's a big part of what happens with stormwater because we have pesticides and fertilizers and animal waste and oil and gas from cars and trash, and all that gets into our soil. A lot of that's on the top, and it gets washed away into our stormwater. None of that is treated before it goes directly into our waterways, and all of those things can be reduced by what we do in day-to-day living.
So you talked about expecting 5,000 people.
Yeah.
Is that more than last year?
We've been getting about 5,000 people each year, so we expect this about the same number. We're hoping for more, so we'll get at least 5,000 this year.
Okay.
I think this year's event is going to be one of the best ones we've had so far.
Do you have shuttle buses or anything for these 5,000 people to be in Hugh McCray Park?
We do.
Good.
Yeah, we'll have shuttle buses that will be running.
Okay. Do you know where they get them to come over to the park, or that hasn't been determined yet?
It hasn't been determined just yet. Yeah, but if you go to our website, which I hope will be displayed on the screen, all the information will be right there on our website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I know there's some great raffle prizes. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, every year we have some raffle prizes. This year we have a hurricane kayak that's going to be part of the raffle. We also have a surfboard, all kinds of gift certificates to lots of great places in Wilmington. And also Defy Gravity has donated something for the raffle. It's a family pass for free jump days. So, and that place is a ton of fun. So
I have not been there, but everybody has it on Facebook that they had a great time.
Yeah,
so.
I take my kids about once a month, and we have a blast there. It's a great workout if you're an adult, too.
Well, maybe I should go. What else do you think we need to know about Earth Day this year, or the Alliance and the event?
Okay, I think just, come on out and support Earth Day and what it represents and what it stands for, and have a lot of fun. Bring your family. If you don't have a family, bring a date, and it's going to be a really great day on April 25th at Hugh McCray Park.
Do you anticipate people bringing pets? Is that a good thing, bad thing?
Actually, we've loosened up on that. Somehow we were able to. In the past, it was like no dogs allowed. Mm-hmm. This year, you can bring your dog as long as it's on a leash. It's just not allowed in the kids zone or the vendor area. But where the live music is happening, you can feel free to bring your pet. As long as it's leashed, it's welcome this year, which I'm really happy about.
Good.
Yeah.
Any admission fee?
It's free for all. Yep. So if you plan to eat and drink, bring a little cash. If you want to buy some raffle tickets, bring a little cash, but it's a free event to get in.
And would you say that it's all over the park? Like no matter where you come in, you're going to find something to do?
You'll find it for sure. It's on the east side of where the fields are, near the playground. So if you look for where the big new playground is, the Earth Day event will be taking place very near there.
Or probably listen for the bands.
Yeah,
What time do they start all day, at noon?
Well, it begins at noon. I believe the first band is going to start around 1 o'clock. I'm not exactly sure about that, but there are 3 bands back-to-back that will be playing until 6 p.m. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great day. Anything else you want to add to the information, Kaylin?
Nope, just come on out and enjoy Earth Day. I hope for beautiful weather like today.
April 25th, yes.
It's another good reason to come out. Spring is here. Come celebrate.
Everybody's ready for that. I'll be back in a few minutes, right after these messages.
Want your kids to eat good food? Send them to the school cafeteria. They'll find fresh fruit, vegetables, and whole grains.
Research shows that school lunches are healthier and cost less than most lunches brought from home.
School meals are served in age-appropriate portion sizes and meet federal nutrition standards as well.
Sure, we still serve pizza with low-fat cheese, whole wheat crust, and salad. Want your kids to eat good food? Send them to their school cafeteria.
A message from the Child Nutrition Foundation.
This financial advisor is being accused of committing one of the largest investment frauds in the history of the United States.
I guess we're not going to Aspen. That's fine. You see, I like tennis balls. He likes insider trading. So he's going to jail and I'm going to a shelter. And no, they're not the same thing. Shelters are for good pets that want to be adopted. Jails are for criminals. I've done nothing. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay, I stole a cheeseburger once. I'm a dog.
I'm guilty of giving you too much love, making you crazy, making you right, making me fall, making me suspect. Seem to think I'm playing your game. Don't you know her? This is me.
There's a better way to have fun with history. Visit americaslibrary.gov. Log on, play around, learn something.
I am joined by two guests for my next segment. I have Van Pearsall, who's the North Carolina Coastal Land Trust volunteer. He's the Frolic Chair. And we have Miss Flytrap. Wait till you see her. There we go. Van, tell us about the Flytrap Frolic and how it originated and that kind of thing.
Well, several years ago, we had decided that we needed to do something educational in the area to bring awareness to the fly traps. As you may know, they're only found about a 100-mile radius here of Wilmington. They're really special plants. So we put together this event to bring families out, bring them out to the Stanley Reeder Carnivorous Garden, and give them an opportunity to learn all about the carnivorous plants out there.
Okay. And where and when does it happen?
This year it is April the 25th,
okay.
And it's at the Stanley Reeder Carnivorous Plant Garden,
okay.
Which is located at 3800 Canterbury. It's right there at the intersection of Independence and Canterbury, behind Alderman Elementary School.
It's kind of like out in the woods?
Absolutely.
Okay.
In the past couple of years, actually, the city, who's now leasing the property for a park, has built some really nice trails and a boardwalk out there so folks can go out and really enjoy it.
Oh, very good. What makes the Venus flytrap so special?
Well, it's kind of a neat plant, if you will, because it adapted to our sandy soil here. And so what it does now is it really kind of opens and closes and catches some of these flies, like on this flytrap here, to get the protein that they need to survive. Very good.
Can you pick them and take them home with you so you can have one in your backyard?
Only if you want to go to jail.
Okay, I like that.
Recently, it's been moved up to a felony offense. We worked with Representative Ted Davis to get legislation to make that happen because there were a lot of problems with poaching. As a matter of fact, at the garden itself, last year we had a huge poaching incident that went on. And so we kind of jumped on that to raise some more awareness of the plant and to get that legislation passed.
And with the poaching, were you able to recover any?
Unfortunately, that was part of the problem. Is you have to, at the time, you had to catch them in the act, basically. And so now we've kind of made some changes to that, but none of those plants were recovered. Luckily for us, what they took turned out to be really just a fraction of what was out there.
Good.
And then with the help with some folks at Cape Fear Community College, we were able to propagate some more and do some planting this year, so there's more out there for everyone to come see.
Now you said this is, the 100, did you say 100 miles?
Yes, about 100-mile radius.
Is that worldwide?
No, just right here, which is a 100-mile radius of Wilmington.
So it is here?
It's the native plant
so
here,
cool.
Absolutely. We will have some available for purchase out there at the Flytrap Frolic. Southeastern Community College actually has a program where they propagate native fly traps, and so we're going to get some of those, and so folks can come out and buy some and have their own.
Okay. Are they really from Venus?
Absolutely not. They're from right here in North Carolina. It's a misnomer there, I guess you would say.
So if you buy one at the Frolic, you can take it home and grow it?
Yep, you can keep it. We'll give you instructions on how to keep it alive. It requires a special soil, so if you actually wanted to plant it, you would have to make sure the conditions were absolutely right. But we'll give you the instructions to keep it alive there in the pot for a while.
How long could you expect it to stay alive, do you think?
Oh, you could stay. Yeah, absolutely. Just like any other plant, as long as you take care of it and follow the instructions, it'll live.
Okay. Tell me why you get involved with this event.
Well, it's interesting. I grew up here in southeastern North Carolina in Pender County, and until I started working for the Land Trust about 5 years ago, I had never seen a flytrap frolic or seen a flytrap in the wild. So a big part of this event is to raise awareness of the flytraps so people understand how important they are to our region, how special they are to only be here in our region. And so that's the big reason that we do that. So folks really aren't hiding them anymore, so they understand them a little better.
I got to see them in the wild at Camp Pretty Pond in is it Brunswick County, I guess.
Yeah.
So the Girl Scouts got to see them, you know, out there in the wild, and it was really cool. The first time I had ever seen them.
Yeah, because a lot of people think they're actually this big, but when you see them, they're really little tiny things. So it's really neat. Yeah.
Yeah, we really had to look for it, but how cool to see them in their natural environment. And
yeah, and the Stanley Reeder Carnivorous Garden is actually the world's only public carnivorous garden. So it's a pretty neat thing for Wilmington to have here in our backyards. Folks can go and check it out any time of the year.
Now, why is it called the Stanley Reeder Garden?
Well, Stanley Reeder was an integral figure in telling folks about fly traps. I mean, he traveled all over really promoting the plant, make folks understand it and the uniqueness of it here in the Cape Fear region.
Very good. What else do you think we should know about the day? Or the program, or?
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have folks from the North Carolina State Parks out there with some feely boxes so you can put your hands in and really feel what it's like to touch the fly traps and things. We're going to have arts and crafts. We're going to have the Halliburton Park's going to bring out some snakes and stuff. We're also going to have the Cape Fear, the Cape Fear Raptor Society is coming out from Rocky Point. They're going to bring some birds out for folks to see. North Carolina Carnivorous Plant Society will be out there doing a little bit of education. So it's going to be a really great day for folks to come out and learn about the fly trap, have really just a great opportunity to tour the garden and see what's going on out there.
Just be outside and nature.
Absolutely.
Is there an admission fee or anything?
Absolutely free. Come on out. It's from 9 o'clock till 1 p.m. We'll be out there taking folks up and down the garden.
Where will people park when they come up? Is that obvious when you pull up?
Yeah, there's parking in the First Baptist Church there, but also in the school lot.
Oh.
The actual,
it's a Saturday, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the actual parking is very small right now, but so yep, there'll be signs and telling everyone where to go.
Do you find most people come out with children?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a big draw because it's just a really neat thing for, especially for kids that haven't seen it. Of course, they all want to reach down and touch it and try and get it to close, but it's really a good time for folks to come out and bring their families.
Okay, Saturday, April 25th starts at
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
From 9 to 1.
Okay, thanks so much for stopping by. And Miss Flytrap, will you be out there? Very good. I'll be back in a few minutes right after these messages. Good.
Hey, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
Been doing like I taught you. Love the new tattoo, Sarah.
Dude, that's Sarah. The girl in the pink shirt. That's the girl I was telling you about.
Theater 2 on your left. Hey, Sarah. What color underwear today?
Hey, Sarah. So when are you going to post something new?
Anything you post online, anyone can see. So think before you post.
For you. Hey, Mom.
You know, girls, I used to cheer back in my day. Ready? Okay! Go team!
That was amazing, amazing, amazing. Mom, that was amazing.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
Hey, Lena, where's yours?
I am joined by Tiffany Fountain. She is a community manager for the American Cancer Society. And I know it's almost Relay for Lifetime.
It is. It's upon us. It'll be April 25th this year, once again at Ashley High School.
And for those who may not know what it is, can you kind of give us an update or fill us in?
Sure. Relay for Life is a community held event, and there's one typically in every county. It's the world's biggest fundraising event, and the proceeds go to the American Cancer Society. It goes to research, advocacy, funding for the patients and survivors that are currently and have been treated, palliative care, preventative. It's a wonderful, wonderful cause, wonderful event, and it brings everybody in the community together to have an opportunity to celebrate the survivors, remember those we've lost, and honor our caregivers.
There you go. What do you think makes it so special?
I think the fact that the community rallies around one another and it gives everybody that commonality. If you think about it, everybody has an opinion about something, but when it comes to fighting cancer, I think we're all on the same page.
True.
And it gives everybody that platform to come and express it.
Okay. Now, we talked about the New Hanover County one being at Ashley High School. How many years has it been there?
If you can believe it, this is a fantastic year for us, and we're super excited. It's our 20th year in New Hanover County.
Oh, wow.
Now, as far as at Ashley, it has moved venues, but the Relay for Life in New Hanover County, this is our 20th anniversary. Okay. So Relay itself, 30-year anniversary. So it's a great year for us.
Very good. Can anybody in the community attend?
Yes, anyone can attend. You can just come as a person that wants to come and visit all the tents. As a visitor themselves, you can participate by going to our website and signing up to actually participate in the event. We're trying to get survivors registered because it's about them and their caregivers. We want to support them and show them the recognition they deserve. But anybody can come. You can start a team. There's just so many different ways to get involved.
So it starts on Friday night.
Actually,
No?
we've mixed it up a little bit this year. 20th anniversary. We tried to listen to the customer service feedback on the surveys that go out at the end of the year. We actually listened.
Listen to them.
Yay. So we were getting a lot of responses saying, it's hard for people to get off work and get out there, get set up on a Friday evening, and then by the time you get going really good, then it dies down, it's nighttime. So we're actually doing it from noon to midnight on Saturday, April 25th. So it's going to give us an option to do a lot more daytime events. A little bit different. You have to think about sunscreen and bug spray, hats, that kind of thing. But we're very excited. I think it's going to be a great time. More like a fair.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Do you have vendors out there? The tents you talked about?
Well, the tents are actually teams that sign up to do fundraising for Relay for Life. And each tent will typically have some on-site fundraiser, whether it's a bake sale, some create t-shirts to sell. That's what I said. It's a great time just to bring your family out and just experience it.
So it's the 20th anniversary. Anything special planned?
We do have a very special honorary chair this year that we're terribly excited about. Dr. Kenneth Kotz, he's a well-known oncologist here in town.
Right.
He's going to be our honorary chair. He's a strong supporter of the American Cancer Society and our mission. He's obviously at the cutting edge of all the research, so he sees it. So we're going to be really happy to have him say a few words at Relay about everything that's going on in the field.
Oh, good. And he would know.
He would definitely know.
What is Paint the Town Purple?
Oh, you've heard about it. Yay. We're trying to get the word out there. Mayor Sappho on April 7th is actually going to make a proclamation, however you would like to say it, of Paint the Town Purple. He's encouraging everybody to get behind Relay for Life and show your support by decorating your storefronts, hanging out purple bows, having a day within your own company that you dress in nothing but purple. And it's the week leading up to Relay, April 20th through the 24th, so the culmination is on Relay Day. Mayfair is Town Center, all of their stores are participating, and we're going to be out there selling bows. So if anybody wants a bow to hang up on a door, please come by and see us. We'll have a card out there.
So the merchants at Mayfair will have a purple bow out front?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice.
And then they can do within their store, as I said, whatever they want. And
like their staff might all wear purple one day.
Exactly.
Oh,
Decorate your storefront, as I said. And it's the same thing with downtown whenever we do the mayor does the proclamation down there. So.
And where are the purple bows being sold?
You can actually contact us at the office, at the American Cancer Society office, and then we're going to have a cart at Mayfair during that week. We're going to be out there all week long. Some of the teams are selling them. If you go to our website, you'll notice that there's an opportunity to go on there and find the team that's selling the bows as a fundraiser.
And then you can go buy it from them?
You can go buy it from them, and we have them at the office. You can come by and pick them up.
Where
or
is the
I can
office?
get them to you if you want me to. I'm a great courier.
I'm sure you are. Where is the office?
The office is over at 2202 Wrightsville Avenue, Suite 111. How this town knows it is we are where the painted, exactly, the infamous painted cow.
As soon as I was thinking, where is that office? It's where the cow is.
Exactly. It's hilarious. They're like, is that where the cow is?
Isn't that great, though?
Yeah. You need to talk to somebody about the cow. What exactly is the cow?
It was a gift to Wilmington. I remember that.
Really?
I mean, it's been out there a long time.
Yeah, it has been. It has been.
Very good. What else is coming up with Relay?
I mean, we've got different fundraisers going on with the different teams and stuff. PPD has a lot going on. They're doing wine and design, different things like that. We try to keep the website really up to date on everything. We've got our survivor reception coming up, where survivors are invited to come and bring a caregiver as a celebration for them. We have some entertainment, door prizes, stuff like that. And then, of course, everything is coming down to the wire for the big day of relay.
Yeah.
We're really excited about the changes and everything too.
Very good. And the next, is there any way to use some student volunteers?
Yes, if there is anyone, we're trying to delve into the Cape Fear Community College, UNCW, all of the local public schools. Some of these schools have teams, obviously, so they're involved in that aspect. But then there's certain clubs that need community service. Right. We have several students from some of the local schools even coming into the office to volunteer. So I encourage people to please reach out to us. We will find something for you to do.
That's what I was hoping you would say.
Trust me.
Very good. Well, Tiffany, we look forward to April 25th.
Yes, ma'am.
Noon till midnight.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll be back in a few minutes right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Sheila E. Music is vital to a quality education for every child in America. Children who study music do better in school and in their lives. Music in school keeps children in school. It gives you confidence, it's inspiring, and it just makes you feel good. Please get involved in your community and help make sure that music is part of every child's education. To learn how you can help, please visit www.supportmusic.com.
Hey, you told me to call? So can I stay for another hour or so? 11. Okay, Mom.
Let your kids be who they are, but know what they're doing.
We hope you've enjoyed our program today. The 2015 Earth Day Festival will take place on Saturday, April 25th from noon until 6 p.m. at Hugh McRae Park. To find out details on this exciting event, visit their website at www.wilmingtonearthday.com. Also on Saturday, April 25th is the Flytrap Frolic. It will take place at 9 a.m. at the Stanley Reeder Carnivorous Plant Garden by Alderman Elementary. For more information, call 790-4524. And finally, the New Hanover County Relay for Life will be held at the Ashley High School track on Saturday, April 25th from noon until 12 a.m. You can learn more by calling 254-4871. Now, if you ever have any questions about the topics discussed here on our show today, please call the School Systems Public Relations Office at 254-4180 or check out the school system's website at www.nhcs.net. I'm Sheila Evans, and thanks for joining me today.